think that should do it. Boy, I sure hope so. I think it always connects to Twitch the fastest. But we're still sending data to YouTube. We should be online. Alright, Orinth Slater's confirming. I was like waiting for someone to see if they could confirm with me. Are we live and all that? But Orinth Slater. What's been going on, man? Always wonderful to talk to you, of course. And right as I start the stream. So, many thank yous. Smart Socks. I almost said Dr. K is saying this. Smart Socks like, damn it, Dr. K, I'm at freaking school. Hey, just because you in school doesn't mean the world has to end, son. But thanks for letting me know. 11 is saying, hey, what's up? We live. Ellie Isyan says, hi, finally. Smart Socks like, I'm only here for like a little while, but still, hey. Dude, Smart Socks, just the fact that you showed up and you have school is like crazy cool. Because I figure school, doesn't it start at like 9? You and I are both Texas boys. Anyway, Oren Slater saying, finals coming, so I've been busy. I can only imagine, man. I hope that goes well. Do you feel like you're ready for it? Or, I guess, can you not really know that yet? I guess you'd kind of know. Tim! We got Tim Steenbergen. What's going on, Tim? He's like, hi. And then he says, I am here again. Well, dude, thanks for being here. Ellie says, I caught many Terrakians. Well, Ellie, I will be jealous of you for now because I caught 3 or 4 of them. One of them I transferred, so I got 4 of them. And you can see that the highest right now is an 84. Every single one of these things that I seem to be catching is shit. And so I'm just kind of waiting until I can raid with one of my friends and another account. We could probably 3-man it and just do several of them. And yes, 11 is right. Regigigas is, it's not that Regigigas is really all that great, to be honest, but I got mine from the Colossal event, shall we call it. So here's mine, and you can see that I didn't even put a number on it because it's that bad. Look at this shit. So anyway, we have an X-raid in about 10 minutes. I think I'll make it perfectly with time to spare, we'll say. Not even just on time, but with time to spare. So there was my Reggie from Colossal. And it was, that whole thing, like, I was glad that I did it. I'm actually, like, happy to pay for an event. I feel that Niantic actually deserves that, even when they still seem to make blusters and things like that and still fuck up things. But they've brought an app that really has brought me some of the most joy I've ever had. First of all, on a mobile game. I've never played a mobile game like this, but it really got me to explore parts of my city that I didn't even know. And like, I've lived here for 33 years, which is my whole life. So it's stuff like that. It just kind of changed my life for the better. And so I'm absolutely happy to give them, $8 for that. I normally don't put money into this game anyway, like otherwise. So the fact that I could do that and like get the event out of it, I will say I wish I would have gotten like maybe a boosted shiny rate or something, because that happened with GoFest. I went over to GoFest in Chicago for the first time just last June. Should be going again this year. I mean, presuming everything goes okay. They do it by a lottery ticket, so it's like lottery ticket system is not the surefire way to get there, obviously. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But at GoFest, there was absolutely a boosted shiny rate in that area for people who had a ticket, so, they could have done that. But anyway, let me go ahead and read the chat in one moment, just getting us to our destination. It's over right there with that 8 minutes and whatever seconds. Looks like I can actually drop into the gym that we're heading to. That'll be a treat, unless someone's there already, like, hitting it. I'm not looking at my phone at the moment. Okay, no, I don't see anybody hitting it. All right, you guys, I'm just staying safe, and then I'll read all of your chats, see? I just saw at the bottom Ellie saying, if you see a tentacool, the stream ends. The stream ends when... Well, I guess this one's only going to be about an hour or so. It's not going to be the full-length stream today, but, there is a but. I will actually be going, I'm going for my wife has a work trip in another city here in Texas. It's about like 4 hours away, Grapevine. And so I'll actually be going to Grapevine, Texas, and I did this last year, but I streamed over there. Kind of a smaller town, obviously, like it's not the size of Austin like I'm in right now, but Grapevine actually kind of has a Pokemon Go scene, so some stuff to do there, I would say. So I will be doing that, and I'll be streaming it to you guys. Probably have baby Kendo with me, my son. Let's go ahead and drop in here. Let's put a Toga Kiss because they've got Blissey Chansey. Whoa. Not Toba Kiss. There we go. Alright, so the way that we're going to do this, it's actually inside the store, but I didn't want to disturb people inside there, so I'm going to just kind of park nearby, and then when the timer goes, we're going to head over there. Ugh. Unless I can park close by. Yeah, it looks like I can park close by. We got a drill burr. We'll see these too often. Okay, so here, let me see what you guys are saying. So Ellie was saying, I'm stacked with them. And your X-raid is tomorrow? Well, very good luck on your X-raid tomorrow. It should be an easy Pokemon to take down, obviously, but I just hope you get, as close to 100% as you can, or 100. And then Ellie was saying, I've got a 93. Is that 93 on Terrakion, were you saying, or was your Regigigas? Orinth, though, was saying, meh, mostly feel ready, focusing more on projects this week than tests. Okay, so the tests are next week. Gotcha. Oh, and then he's saying, right, well, I need to head back to studying. Well, dude, I appreciate it. If you can leave the lurk, I really appreciate that, and if not, certainly understand. Let's see, 11 was saying as a spoof, or Pokemon Go has brought me much joy. Well, dude, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it, because this game, I believe it has the power. And so I know a lot of people were pissed about the Reggie event being behind a paywall. There's a ton of people that give this game money outside of that. Okay, 93 on Terrakion, and tomorrow will be your first Reggie. Well, dude, that's awesome, Ellie. You should get some good stuff, hopefully. You have to let us know how it goes. If you're in that Twitch, Discord that I told you about, the Pokemon Go one, maybe show it off. Show off your Reggie. All right. So certainly this part, obviously we're just going to be kind of waiting for 5 minutes for it to start. But definitely if you have any questions or any kind of main discussion points or whatever that you want to hit, I am all ears, although I'm logging onto my dad's account right now, which means the iPad is taken. Here, let's do this. I'll drop him into the gym as well, just so that nobody has to think about trying to take this gym over from us. Put my dad slacking in there. Oh, God. Just because it was the first thing I saw. I don't want to take too much time on his account right now. Okay. I'm coming back, chat. I'm coming back. Eek. There we go. Almost there? No, it's not loading. Why did I have to do this? I ruined it. Man, that sucks. I ruined the chat. It's just not loading. I'm sorry. Okay, now I can see it. Jesus. That took long enough. But definitely, if you guys are doing well, feel free to also let me know, kind of what has happened in your Pokemon Go game recently, if you want to talk about it. Ellie was talking about rating those Terrakions. Got the 93 up in there. That would be nice. 93 is obviously, if anybody's been here before, 93 is kind of where my I guess, threshold usually is for more common Pokemon. We're not exactly talking like a legendary that I need or something like that. Obviously, I'm keeping an 84 Terrakion in my box right now. It won't die until I get something better. But for the most part, you know, when we're talking common Pokemon, things that I catch a lot or whatever, 93 is sort of my threshold, we'll say. It's my point where I will stop discriminating so much against them, and I'll actually keep it. But I don't see anybody collected outside. It is slightly cold, but I mean, there's certainly colder places than Texas. If you guys are chatting right now, it's not working. Or maybe you're just being quiet, which is fine too. I have the chat up, though. It's like, should be just fine. Anyway. But yeah, there's definitely much colder places here. Look. See, we're at 54 degrees. Are there 100% Terrakions? Ellie, there is currently a 100% of anything. Maybe people would spoof there. That's true, Ellie. There certainly could be someone spoofing. I mean, the thing is that it's in a Starbucks that's inside of a Target. And so I'm just kind of in the parking lot right now, and I'm surprised I can actually reach it from here because I'm a little bit far away from the entrance, just slightly, I feel at least. But yeah, certainly someone could be spoofing, but I mean, it's 10 a.m., like that's the time that it's scheduled for on a work day, you know, in school days. So if people have work and school, they will probably be doing that instead. I mean, maybe they can get off work and do it, but... So it'll be funny to see what happens. I mean, it would suck if I basically have to do this with like one other person or something. We probably can't beat it, I'm guessing. Reggie, at least this is one of the easier Reggies. All of them, to be honest, were like mostly easy. You know, you could do Regirock with like 3 that aren't even like fully optimized. So Regigigas, we got 1 minute on the clock coming up in 5 seconds. But this one, Gigas, should be no problem as long as there's at least like 4 people, I'd say. That includes me. And of course, it's fighting type, you know, is really good to use against it. And so, like right now, we got Machamp up in this game. Conkeldurr still not in the game right now, but Gen 5 being here means I'm sure it's going to be making waves at some point. That's when things are kind of going to change, you know. When Conkeldurr is in the game, Machamp might finally be dethroned as that fighting type king. But the point of mentioning fighting types, not only just for talking about it, but the point of all this is that generally people are going to have fighting types that are pretty well optimized at this point, just because they're so meta relevant to the meta game, PvE. Whenever I talk about meta things, I never talk about PvP. I don't know shit about PvP, so I don't try to like be an expert. I don't try to pretend. So I'm only talking on the PvE side of it. And we'll use our supers. Alright, looks like that's going to be 10 a.m. Let's see if anybody's jumping on in. Reggie. What's up, Reggie? Okay, so that's not a good sign. Usually somebody's going to, you know, appear right away. Maybe I can just do this. Okay, yeah, there's one. Let's do this. Gold 3 Ninja, I don't know that guy. Wow, that's an interesting party that it recommended me. I guess it's because of the weather boost, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get our champ crew out front, probably. Yeah, Ellie's like, feels bad, man. Okay, so there's 5, so we should be able to do it with that. So, you know, feels bad, but also feels okay. A lot of us are level 40 as well. Let's compare me to this person. So I got 71,000 cut. They've got 37,000 cut. Here's the other 40. They got 66, so they're doing pretty good over there. They got the nice the Delibird boots. They also won 71,000, or 71. Yeah, okay, so I won 79. That's for the battles. 7,900, that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm not fully optimizing my team. That's probably okay, just as long as I've got some of my top Machamps up in there. The things that I have in here are not, horrible, aside from the Machamps. What's going on, Raj Matas? He says, I so want one, Regigigas. Yeah, Regigigas looks cool. Yeah, the shiny's kind of neat just because it kind of it gets the blue on it. But unfortunately, they still don't have that shiny up in here. When are we going to do that, Niantic? All right, guys, here we go. We got a 3, 2, 1. So let's fucking do this. Hey, what's going on, HN Skate Boys? Says, hey, I love your videos. Dude, that's so awesome. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Well, I love your support. Thanks. So anybody that hasn't been here during a raid before, I do have a methodology, I guess, of telling, okay, does it look like we're going to win or not? I mean, other than the obvious. I just mean, if it's, down to the wire. What you generally can look at is you can see, is the health bar, the HP of the boss, draining in conjunction with that clock up there? So you see it says 262, 261, 260. So the pie chart right now is almost at 1/4, and we are going to be close to 1/4, I think, when it hits it. Now the problem will be that we're going to lose a lot of our main best people for this raid or whatever as it goes on. So that's kind of the thing you need to worry about is okay, are we at half when the clock says half? But right now we seem to be doing okay. We would win probably at this pacing. It's just I hope that, some of these other people are using Steelix and whatnot. Hariyama okay, but it's they should really have Machamps. Some of these people are supposed to be level 40s and all that. It's not that Steelix is a bad Pokemon or anything like that, but you'd really have to have an attacking moveset here. Steelix's attack, I don't know if it can do the job here on this Regigigas is also its normal type. It's a pure normal type, and so that's why I put the emphasis on fighting. As you can see here, I only had Tyrannitars. Oh wait, they were supposed to be weather boosted, but only not the moveset. This is actually not one of my Tyrannitars with Rock. Rock right now is boosted. It does look like, we are doing better because it's past the halfway point and we haven't even hit the halfway on the clock. So, again, we're slowing down a little bit because some of these people have their less good Pokemon. Looks like everybody else kind of copied what I did and didn't really optimize their teams, to be honest. It's not that these Pokemon are bad on their own. Mamoswine is an amazing Pokemon, but what is it going to do, against Reggie right now? It'll do some damage, but it's not like it's super effective damage. Maybe it's got the weather boost with some of its attacks, but... So, Ellie, I know you were saying this is what anxiety feels like, but really this is probably not so much of an anxiety battle. I'll tell you, that shiny challenge that I did against Cliff, that was an anxiety. That shiny thing was it's going to be a tight raid. Nah, this one will be really easy, honestly. We still have more than half of the time left, and it's down in the red. Now, the problem is I'll probably lose my party. That kind of sucks, so... By lose my party, I mean it'll faint, and I'll have to... revive and all that shit. The thing that sucks about that is you just get less balls, because you won't have done as much damage, inevitably. So that's gonna do it for that party, but it's fine. We'll just go ahead and re-res with whatever we got. Don't really need to focus on it. Happy Vincent says, hopefully it's a hundo. Dude, that would be awesome. Thank you, man. I would like that too. Ellie was saying, I dare you to raid, but you must raid with only shinies. I possibly could have done that in this raid, and we might have been okay. It would have been much more of a butt clincher at that point. But you can see, that we're basically going to win right here, and the clock still has a good, what is that, probably 1/4 of its time left. Hey, what's going on, David Wolfkamp? Hope I'm saying that right. Vance Rawlings on YouTube also saying, hundo luck. Dude, thank you guys. Thank you. Everybody being very kind. And we'll see what we got. I actually do not know the number for 100, for Reggie, so I actually will not tell personally for me if it's 100 until after I catch it, because I haven't memorized that yet. I haven't done, any preparation for Reggie other than I just kind of know things about it. Like I know what type it is and all that. Oh, shit. I threw it just like a second too late. Ellie was like, hey, you did it. Raj said that's going to be awfully tough. Yeah, if it was shinies, it would be. David said, defeat him. We'll do a silver pineapple. Oh, God, that would have been an excellent throw, but he fucking punched it. Man, look at how nuts he's going. We'll just go for the great because he's going crazy. David saying, Joe! And that would have been a nice catch because we had the silver pineapple on him. Let's go ahead and kind of neutralize him with that. There's going to be an excellent. You live in Netherlands. Yeah, Dutch. Well, dude, that's awesome, man. We got a good Netherlands population, you know what I mean? We got Dutch people around here a lot. Anyway, that's going to be a catch right there, and at least it's a 3-star, but man, is it pretty garbage. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's actually going to be an 82. So better than our Colossal Reggie, but the fact that it's 82 means that it's at the lowest of low on that 3-star echelon. Say it, Kendo! Say it what? Yeah, Happy Vincent. I'll do the circle trick when I, really need to. I was pretty, confident that I was going to catch it and everything like that. And I also can, throw excellence on Reggie pretty well. So I wasn't, too concerned with trying to circle trick it. But, yeah, I don't do it every single time. Definitely if there's a need, though. So, all right, that's going to get it. David was saying 2,000 candies. Man, I wonder how much candy we have for Reggie. Let's see here. So we actually have 16. And that's because we did pineapple it on the Colossal event. I keep saying Colossal because, of course, Sword and Shield. Let's go ahead and transfer some of this garbage. There's a 10 CP Pidgey up in here. And it's garbage. Happy Vincent was saying, oh, okay. Yeah, man. It's about what takes, I guess, adapting to whatever you need in the situation, I suppose, is what we could say. So what I plan to do for kind of the rest of the stream is now that we've, finished the X-Raid and everything, it's wait, what are we going to do now? Again, this is, a shorter stream today, but we're going to be here on Friday. So I didn't give you guys the date yet. It was Friday this week. We're going to be doing the Pokemon Go in Grapevine, Texas. So I'll be visiting a new city. I've only been there one time before. Played Pokemon Go last year. It was my wife doing a work thing. And so yeah, I'll be doing that. Please say my name. Yeah, David, I said it earlier. Wolfkamp. Yeah, I said David's name earlier. I said it right when he came in. But let's see. You want to know what else is Colossal? Sure, Ellie. And then she says, Kendo. Ellie, you are amazing. Thanks for the support. But yes, as I said, so we will be in Grapevine this Friday. That'll be a full stream. This one's just going to be an hour today or so like that. Something like that. I need to get a lot of work done. But yeah, it's interesting because Grapevine is a smaller town than Austin. It's not a small town generally. It just kind of is. It's on the bigger side of small towns. But they have a decent Pokemon Go plethora of stops and whatnot for a town that size. It's pretty awesome. And so I'll be doing that on Friday. Probably during the afternoon times in America times. So right now it's 10 a.m. I'm in the central time zone. And so what that means is it's probably going to be closer to 3, something like that. Maybe 3 p.m. Central. We'll probably go for 3 or 4 hours that stream. See the town of Grapevine in Pokemon Go. But yes, what I was going to say is the agenda for now is I'm going to look for some rocket Pokestops. What we got to do is we need to purify these shadow Pokemon. We also can win some raids, so if we see some raids that we can do, that's fine too. So we'll do that for kind of the next, like, hour or whatever. David, I just said your name like twice, 3 times maybe. Let's see, Happy Vincent was saying, oh, you live pretty rural? No, I don't live rural. I live in Austin, Texas. Like, this is, like, anti-rural. This is, like, a big city. And it's only getting, like, bigger by population. Raj is saying, stop it, dude. Yeah, David, I said it in the video, in the stream. But, let's see now. So we'll go ahead and we'll head over to... We can probably see a whole bunch of Pokestops on the campus that I went to for college. That might be a good place. But also along the way, we'll see some. Happy Vincent saying, oh, whoops. Yeah, dude, it's all good. Oh, yeah, I did want to also maybe put on a star piece once we kind of get out of this. Like, right now I'm traveling too fast to see most of the stuff. But when we drive over to some of these areas, coming up right here, probably put on a star piece. We need to get that dust. But yeah, definitely feel free. Anything that you have on your mind, anything that you're looking to talk about, Pokemon Go related specifically is usually where the discussion goes, but hey, we could do anything, I guess. See if we can drop into this gym. I think I've collected all my coins today. Well, I can't drop into it, and I've already hit 50. Jesus, this car is taking the slowest turn I've ever seen. Ellie said, my heart, oh my god. David Wolfkamp says, have you seen the film Descendants? No, I actually have not, dude. Do you recommend it? I guess you could assume that you do if you're asking me, but sometimes you could be asking me because it's like you could be asking about a horrible film, but I presume it's a good one. David says, I have a shiny Murkrow. Ellie said, cool. Both of my shiny Murkrows were caught with my Pokemon Go Plus. I didn't even know that I had them. I guess that was that a 90? Oh, okay. It's a 93. We'll get rid of it. If anybody wants to look at the shiny collection. Shiny. So obviously we got a boatload of these Chimchars from that day. So anybody that was here at that stream, it was absolutely amazing. By the way, we'll be streaming Community Day for December, where it's Community Weekend almost. But we got a record for me. It was 17 shiny Chimchars. So you'll see a lot of those Community Day ones. I kind of actually, sometimes it's fun to arrange it by CP so we can see who do I have most powered up, maybe the good IVs. Some pretty cool ones. Some of them are lucky as well. And what's funny is you don't realize, you know, it looks like a lot of Pokemon to some people, and some people it doesn't. You know, it's 334 Pokemon that I have that are shiny. But you realize just how many aren't all that powerful once Ellie and the rest of your chat challenges you to take on a Team Go Rocket leader with only your shiny Pokemon. So, you know, only these 300 to pick from, and you can see that we're already out of the 2,000 CPs, 3,000 CPs, and generally the IVs, you know, at least we have a 91 Sceptile. He's just not powered up. That Lapras is 2-star, you know, stuff like that. Check out the Milotic. I need to power some of these up, though, in case I ever do get challenged for the shinies. Roscoe is saying, hey, yo. I will read the rest of the chat. I'm driving, and I got to look down real quick. Raj was saying, that's a crazy shiny collection, dude. Thank you so much for saying that. I know it's all in perspective, because some people say, man, I only have like 5 or whatever, and then some people are like, I have 1,000 whatever shinies or whatever they say, you know, and I think generally for me, the attitude should be, I mean, this is at least how I live with this game. Okay, we'll do this rocket stop. That's not that one. Shiny. No, that would have been great. full odds shiny. That would have been amazing. But yeah, we'll hit up this rocket grunt, and I'll be able to read the chat very easily then, because we'll be stopped. Happy Vincent said, I saved up 1 million Stardust for the community day so far. Only need 100,000 more, and you'll be able to max the 5 Larvitar, 3 Beldum. Stardust takes such a long time to collect. Yeah, I agree with you. Stardust being like the most valuable commodity. I always loved the community days that had 3 times the dust. I was like, that's what we need like every time. I don't care about the experience, but that's not fair to everybody else. Once I hit level 40 especially, I was like, I do not care. I don't want XP. And the egg hatching distance, yeah, that's fine and all, but, I mean, I'll hatch eggs either way, so it's not like I need it to be the 1/4 distance. Here we go. Gotta make sure I turn the right way. Alright, you rocket fucking grunt. They're at the ice cream place, dude. What the hell's Team Rocket? They're trying to get some ice cream? You ain't going any further. Normal does not mean weak, he says, but to be honest, you know, normal ain't that great either. It's funny because arguably the best defender, you want to split hairs and everything like that, but Blissey being pure normal type, that's the funny thing. Alright. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then we'll look, we'll do this battle. Alright, so Ellie was like, yeah, I like how Kendo used a berry and an Ultra Ball in the Hoppip, hoping it was a Ditto. No, I didn't hope it was a Ditto. I just need to use Ultra Balls right now because I've got so many of them. And I also have so many berries, so I'm actually just kind of using, I guess, items up, you could say. Because I can't spend money on this game. I don't have enough money. So I don't get, like, infinity balls or whatever, you know what I mean? Let's see. Happy Vincent was saying, do you have a Shundo? That's one thing I do not have. The highest shiny I think that I got for IVs was a 96. And so that's, it makes me sad. It does. I'm sad about it. Kendo's sad. He's triggered. But anyway, David said, but have you seen the film The Sinnots? No, that's what I was saying, is that I have not. I believe I did say that. Oh yeah, I didn't revive my... I was like, where's my 100 Machamp? Did I just transfer it? I want that, Baba. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, David Wolfkamp was saying, Shiny Groudon. He also said, I love your videos, and I really appreciate that, you guys. It's just, it has, like, warmed my heart that I kind of just, you know, started this YouTube channel with Pokemon Go content, a game that I love, and people responded. It really does. It warms my heart. I don't care how few, how many. It's just people giving me... Oh, let's actually... Now we'll put on the Stardust since we're kind of in a good place. We'll do the Star Piece. Let's go ahead and make a better team than this. Okay, let's see. So Roscoe, though, was saying, I only keep 5 of each shiny max. And, you know, everybody has their own ways of doing it. I just... Like, I'm so... What's the word? I'm like shiny obsessed, we'll say. Not that you probably aren't or anything like that, but it's like, I'm just so crazy about shiny Pokemon, and it's always something I've loved to do. David, I've been saying your name like the whole time, so if you could like maybe cool it on that, dude. I appreciate that you're here, man. It's just, I've been saying your name the entire time. Anyway, Happy Vincent was saying experience after level 40 is useless for now. It's funny because I always feel like I have to preface whenever I'm talking about experience, even though I'm level 40, because some people, they still try to hoard it after reaching level 40, you know. And like one time I was hitting best friends with somebody, and like we coordinated we were gonna hit it when we met in person. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Galactic Elliot. He's one of my buddies, but we were hitting it at PAX South last year, January 2019. And anyway, he's level 40, I'm level 40, and he said, wait, aren't you going to put on a lucky egg? And I was like, nah, dude, I'm level 40. And then he's like, no, I'm level 42, it's just I put on the egg. And so some people, they still try to, like, hoard it and you know, all that stuff. But anyway. So let's see what the chat is also saying. Ellie was like, well, worth a guess. Yeah, it's all good. Ellie's like, David, he did. Oh, Happy Vincent said, I got a 100% Porygon from the grunt. Pretty happy with that one because return is better than any move it has. Well, that's cool. Hooby Q12 says, hi, Can you give me 2 Eevees? I am, like, way too far away, probably. Unless you're in Austin, Texas, currently at the Amy's Ice Cream, hitting some Team Go Rocket with me. Games, I guess, over on Twitch said, I got 3 shinies. Well, dude, welcome in. And, again, my attitude with this game is, like, I never would diss somebody else's collection. You know, like, the thing that I hate the most is, like, the Pokemon Go community is, like, amazing. Like, I love the Pokemon Go community. The one, like, type of person that I do not like is the people who come through and are like, oh, you're just a baby level 40, or like, oh, you only have 300 shinies, I've got 6,000, or whatever they say. You know, it's like, if you diss somebody else's collection, you know, like, that's fucking stupid, like, to be honest. You know, everybody has their own situation. Everybody has their own play style, their own location. You know, if you're rural, it's like, you're gonna tell a rural player that, like, they don't have good shit. Like, that's stupid. Anyway, that Porygon is shit. We just got it for the purification because you can see we still have to purify. We got 7 right there. So let's go ahead and see what else you guys are saying before I drive off here. Happy Vincent was like, wow, a 100% Mew. Mine was 73, but it's maxed out though. Hey, pretty sweet that you maxed it out because it takes all that candy, you know what I mean? It took me a long time to max mine out, but I gave it another move because it was a 100%. It's like Mew, surprisingly, it kind of sucks. They I feel like the mythicals in this game kind of got shafted. I mean, I guess Meltan, or Melmetal, we should say, finally has a use. You know what I mean? Melmetal, finally, you can use it against the Team Go Rocket leaders and everything. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Ellie was asking Hooby where Hooby is. See if he can give you 2 Eevees. Happy Vincent, yeah, you were saying Pokemon Go is so expensive. Like, for example, hatching eggs is fun, but incubators are so expensive. I'm right there with you, man, because I only have 1 incubator on right now. You can see, and I don't have any in backup. I am a poor motherfucker. Sorry, I'm just drinking some coffee here. Alrighty. What else are you guys saying? Hooby said, oof, I'm in Poland. Happy Vincent said, I haven't used Lucky Eggs for friendship. I'm at 56 mil now. 56 mil, is that experience? I don't even remember what my experience is. Or were you talking about something else? Oh, okay, yeah, mine's 39 million. So let's see. Evil Imp says, I really doubt Niantic will let people, quote-unquote, get magical insta-levels if they ever raise the level. It's just lazy programming right now that it looks to be greater than 40. Oh, dude, Alex Gonzalez, sorry that I'm late to your chat. And, you know, you said it's your first time in the stream, dude. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Thank you so much. And, yeah, feel free to put your friend codes in the chat and all of that. Let's see, Happy Vincent was also saying, Pokemon Go is only fun for me because of the community. Well, dude, anything that makes Pokemon Go fun, I'm happy for, because I love this game. A lot of things make it, you know, for me is fun. So we're about to leave in a second. I'm just reading the rest of the chat. I had to catch up on a lot of it. And so, yes, if you are wondering, I'm using Ultra Balls and Berries to kind of get rid of some items and balance things out. And it also takes less time if we just catch it. Okay, so... Egg Games, I guess, says, got 3 Pokestops within 2 kilometers. I guess at least they're, like, kind of close by, so you can go there for Community Day. Close by, meaning if you have a car, I guess. You know, 2 kilometers, it's not like you just walk 2 kilometers. That's what I meant, I guess. Anyway. Happy Vincent said, I saved up 15 Zubat! Oh, yeah, dude, I'm so glad you said something. I think I saved up some Pokemon for this. Oh, God, Shadow, damn it. Yeah, there we go. Now, I didn't want to purify my Articuno. I wanted to keep that as a Shadow. Dude, I'm so glad you mentioned something. God, I'm an idiot. My Articuno was shit. You know, so it probably could honestly use purifying, but it would still be shit. Let's purify this Hitmonlee. Anyway. Okay, you were saying Xperia. Yeah, Roscoe, your collection is relative to where you play. Yeah, certainly. And also, sometimes, you know, like I live in this town, and like there are people that have way more stuff than I do, but they fucking play it like, you know, they play this game every hour of every day. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot do it. Like, I have a kid. I've got 5 jobs. I've got now 2 YouTube channels that make money. We're talking little money, okay, you guys? Very little. But anyway, Ellie said he had me at I'm a poor motherfucker. Well, Ellie, happy to relate with my poor motherfuckers out there. Anyway, what else we get? Yeah, Roscoe was saying, I'm rural with 75 million XP and 400-ish shinies. Well, dude, that's fucking awesome that you took, that situation, because, like, being rural, sometimes it fucks your game up, I know. Just from, I don't know from firsthand experience, but I know from people telling me and reading the stories, people telling me the stories, all that stuff. All right, Happy Vincent says, how many Pokemon have you caught? Is that right here? Can we see that? I can't remember if it's, oh yeah, it's on the Pokeball. Where the fuck is that? No, not Sinnoh. Damn it. This one, right? Yeah, okay, 71,000. So yeah, it was 71,095. And the funny thing is, I think that number, there's a chance it could be higher or lower because of this. I'm trying to think what the logic is, but possibly you could go either way. But so I use a Pokemon Go Plus a lot. I'll be commuting for work or whatever, and if I can catch some stuff with the Pogo Plus, I'll do it. When I do these streams, especially if I'm shiny hunting, I give most of the things to the Pokemon Go Plus. And so with that, it has such a, you could say that that's a pretty low catch rate. But I still do catch a decent number of things. Like I told you guys, I got those 2 shiny Murkrow without even knowing I got them. It was because of the Pogo Plus. So yeah, Hoobi, unless somebody is, I guess, a spoofer, but unless they live, like, near you or are located near you, that's how trading goes down. So you wouldn't be able to, like, trade with somebody unless they're close to you. It's not, like, online or whatever, I should say. Add me, I can give you 1 shiny, says Napping. Like I was saying, though, you guys, you have to be close to each other to trade. But I'm happy with my collection right now. I'm good. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other rocket stops right here. I mostly want to catch some things because I've got the star piece on, so we may just also try to head over to the college campus. I was just seeing if there was another shadow stop. Yeah, there's one back there. I don't know if I can touch that. There's so much shit around it. You guys see that over there? It's just up ahead on the right side near that red gym. Hoobi was saying thank you. But yeah, feel free to add each other. If you guys want to add me, I actually have 3 spaces open, which is pretty rare. So there's the code. You're going to need to probably screenshot that or type it out or write it really fast. I don't want to stay on this screen for forever. Because, you guys wouldn't enjoy probably looking at this screen the whole time. So there you go. There's my friend code. Go for it. It's very rare that I have any spaces open. I went through and deleted some people. Essentially what I do is I'll add you on the stream, but if I never see you again after I add you, I'll probably go through and delete, because I just try to keep the people who are active on these streams. I didn't see what she said, but I'll go ahead and just put a good team up in here. Let's give it a Dragonite. We'll do that, and why not? Alright guys, let's fucking do this. He's got a Sandshrew. The little bitty Sandshrew. But yeah, of course, if you are watching on YouTube, we are broadcasting to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think I also put on Mixer. But anyway, if you are or not, feel free to subscribe on YouTube. Damn it, I kind of fucked that up. Get some videos. We'll do Pokemon Go videos, at least sometimes it's 1 a week. Depends on what's going on in the game. I have a crazy life, so I can't just upload every day, but I did want to tell you guys about a project I was interested in, and I don't know if y'all would be interested in this, but I've kind of always wanted to do something like this. But I love the AR feature, and I was a photography minor in school, so like taking pictures is something, I've always been interested in photography. So using the AR snapshot feature, and no, I don't hack Nabin. I'm driving in a car, which is not safe at all while playing this shit. But anyway, I was thinking about doing like a side series for the YouTube channel that you guys could see, where I essentially just kind of like, because we play in my town and like sometimes we've talked about certain stops that I've been at or like places that I play at a lot, I guess, I would kind of go to these like destinations here and tell these crazy stories and use the AR snapshot feature to take Pokemon, like take pictures of the Pokemon, just really either unique Pokemon, good Pokemon, shinies, whatever, at these places. So it'd kind of be like this like docu-series storytelling Pokemon Go photography thing. I don't know if that sounds too confusing or if it would like be interesting or not. It's just something I've thought of, so I'm not saying that that's like I'm for sure doing this. Well, dude, that's awesome that it's your birthday, man. Hoobie, that's fucking sweet. But as we said, you got to be located near somebody. Like you can't just trade online. You have to be located next to each other. Looks like we got Axel up in here. I'll go ahead and add you. Axel, would you mind giving me whatever your username is just so I can put a nickname there for you? It'll allow me to make sure if you are active on these streams, I can keep you in, Okay, you're Axel Gonzalez, I see. That's probably it. Anyway, you said, do you always stream on YouTube? So yeah, I'll stream here and on Twitch. We'll do Axel G. There you go, man. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be like, say your real username. Because it's just Axel. All right. Hoobie, you can feel free to add me. I have space for one more person. Or was that it? No, that's not it. Okay, we're still good. I got space for one more. And hey, I completed a quest. I forgot I have the friend fest thing of adding 3 new friends. I always forget that I have those. I just like to offer to add people, but I am the worst. Okay, thank you so much, 3B Fierce. Welcome in, man. Thanks for being here. And I wanted to give you a gift. I just needed a moment where my vision was clear from all this shit. I guess we don't really need to nickname here, but just in case. Yet another one I probably don't have to nickname. Won't let me finish out that name, but that's alright. But I am the worst person probably to have as a friend because I cannot do daily gifts. If I have like 200 people in my list at most times, there's no way I can gift all 200 of them in a day because there's a limit. But also because if I'm not streaming this game, I really only get like 5 to 10 minutes to play every day. I have a kid, I have all like a million jobs, and I have these channels to do. It's just, I am the worst friend. Solid M Socks Pogo. What's going on, man? He says, hey, what up, dude? Solid M. How have you been, man? In fact, how has anybody and everybody been? What's been going on, you guys? Feel free to say whatever your most recent Pogo accomplishments were. Whatever you've done in Pokemon Go that you want to either brag about or just talk about because it was awesome or fun. And basically what we're doing right now is we're going to get some dust. We're also going to hit any shadow stops that are like easily accessible to me here along the way. We're almost at my destination. Yeah, man, I figured Solid M Socks over on Twitch, yeah. I definitely figured, but thank you for clarifying. But I remember you, you're a buddy. Yeah, if you missed the friend code earlier, I can just leave this up for a little while, but I don't want to leave it up the whole time or whatever. I just don't want people to only be looking at a screen like this. 2183-2203-8418. Type it, write it down, whatever you gotta do. You're currently searching for Giovanni, but he will show up in the morning. Yeah, it's funny because I know some people get like a shit ton of decoys, and then some people it just happens. Like for me, I got one decoy and then it happened. So I haven't gotten to fight him with Zapdos yet because I gotta go through this thing. But obviously, as you guys saw before, I've got the Shadow Articuno, so I did a video on it as well, and so Giovanni got that shit handled. Axel saying, what's your favorite shiny that you have? That's a really good question, because it's like Charmander is my favorite Pokemon, although now that Sword and Shield are out, I really like Scorbunny, so I don't know, it might be Scorbunny, but I'd say it comes down to a lot of things, because it's like, oh, is it my favorite just looking shiny? Which is, I really like Charizard and Rayquaza. They become black dragons, essentially. Like, it looks fucking awesome. Gyarados also looks awesome. This Gyarados right here. But as far as, like, usefulness, for example, I'm always finding use for this shiny Lucky Groudon right here. That's 89. Me and my dad, on our accounts, we both traded shiny Groudons to each other, and it just happened to be lucky. It wasn't guaranteed. We weren't lucky friends. It just happened to be, so it was quite a gamble, but I did it. It was fucking awesome, because it turned out to be great, but I've had a lot of use for it, so, that's like one of my favorite shinies as well, so it's kind of not really limited to just one, but shiny Pokemon are just so fucking awesome. Anyway, here's the college campus, so we can actually see that some of these Pokestops, I actually can't reach that one by car, so I may not do that one, but I'll probably hit this one that's down here. Right down there. So there's just a shit ton of stops here. You say you hope one day that they bring out the Megas? Saw that him sucked. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm pretty sure they'll do the Mega mechanic or whatever in Pokemon Go. It'll just be interesting. It's like, are they going to do Dynamax as well, like with that? Because Dynamaxing Gigantamax, like really Gigantamax kind of took over the Mega thing, right, you could say. So like the interesting thing about all of that is that we're just kind of shiny checking here, and I'm going to let the Pokemon Go Plus catch that. The interesting thing about it, though, is that, well, Pokemon Go could be like set up to, one day have the biggest collection of Pokemon in it. We had Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You could get like practically everything, couldn't you? I'm trying to think. I guess you could get everything. But anyway, so Pokemon Go, like eventually, once it has essentially everything in it from every generation, although generations may be coming out potentially each year or every 2 years, who knows, whatever, but that would be crazy. So it may not be able to catch up. But I'm essentially saying that Pokemon Go is just going to have like a wild collection. It'd be awesome. And so I'm going to add you guys at the end of the stream. Right now, if I add somebody right now, it's going to fill the friend list up, and it won't actually let anybody else add me anymore. Hey, what's going on? Daytix Eve YouTube over on Mixer. He says, hey, what up, man? We are actually broadcasting this on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. So if you're seeing chats, or not seeing chats, I should say, that are not in your chat, that's where they're coming from, is one of the others. But yeah, I was thinking, like for instance, that Pokemon Go project I was talking about with photography and all that, and like storytelling and whatnot, be a side project, of course. As I mentioned, it wouldn't like replace anything else I'm doing, but just tell some stories like of what happened here, for example. Like this campus is pretty beautiful. I actually went to Peach's Castle for college. Maybe I could even show you guys as I drive past it or something. I could switch to my camera. But the main building of this school looks like Peach's Castle. And so I was a tour guide here. I met my wife at this school. We are both tour guides, and we loved the school. I was also an orientation leader, all that kind of stuff, that cheesy, like, school spirity stuff, which I never had in high school, or middle school and all that stuff. Like, I was never that school spirited kid until I got here when I was in college. Hey, what's going on? Matt Ramirez. You saying, hey, Donald Cook says, good for you. Solid M-Sock says, yeah, my college near me is pretty cool. Sweet, man. Is that where you go currently, or is it just a school that's near you? College campuses like always seem to be like a place with that are rife with Pokestops. And so this was a Hoobie. Like I said, I'm not going to be adding anybody else right now. I'll add it once I'm offline. Because if I add like a user right now, it's not going to let anyone else send me a friend request because it's going to say it's full. So I'm just going to have everybody get queued up there. Let's check this Eevee for shiny. And it's not. We'll go ahead and ultra. Ugh. But yeah, it's crazy because at this school, I did a lot of things. Like, this was the first time I would say that I had like real confidence in life. All the things that I was like made fun of generally for being a nerd. I had spiked hair. Like, so if you see my logo on YouTube, that's actually my head. YouTube and Twitch, we should say. And I guess Mixer, right? That's actually my head from college. But here, I'm going to show you guys this. You see that building? Oops. No. I feel like you guys can't see it because of the notifications. Anyway, that's Peach's Castle's in there. Yeah, you guys couldn't really see that. Sorry. But you would see it better on this documentary series. I've got a good camera, so I'd be able to, like, film everything in beauty and just tell some stories of what, like, exactly happened here, but we'd be taking AR photos of Pokemon. It's a place you go to, Solid M-Socks, to do like some mini grind. Yeah, this was a small school. So here's the stop that I was going for. So we'll pull up to this and hit this Go Rocket grunt.
You want more items?
Bitch. All right. Yeah, Matt is saying, you notice that the revives are not coming from the stops. Yeah, they definitely like nerfed the revives right now. The game generally goes through a cycle. It's kind of interesting. It's like the game goes through cycles of doing this. So someday in the future, once this like Team Go Rocket stuff is not so highly emphasized, probably they'll go back to where it's like we're probably gonna get a plethora of like potions and things like that, and probably revives and all of that. But right now it's like an emphasis on balls. So, they're giving you a shit ton of balls from the stops. You're back with a new name, Official Toby. What's going on, man? I kind of picked a bad Pokemon for this. Not that I knew what she was going to throw out. It's kind of weird to do this while driving. It's not smart. Magnemite with sore eyes appeared. 3B Fears, you're right. Axel, though, was saying, do you collect Lucky One too? What's your Lucky collection? No, I don't really collect Luckies. The problem is that because I don't spend money on this game, I don't have like enough box space to really collect them as well too. I'll keep them if they're like great, certainly if I got a 100% Lucky, I would keep that, or like a shiny Lucky, I'll be keeping that because it's shiny. But I guess the point is, I got to pick and choose, right? So I try to keep in Pokemon that are good or Pokemon that are shiny. But every now and then, I'll be able to get enough gym coins racked up, I guess, to where I can maybe buy some box space, that sort of thing, with the gym coins. Let me go ahead and catch up on some chat stuff because I think I'm falling behind a little bit. Ellie was saying, yeah, only from gyms. Yeah, that's true. If you go to the gyms, I think you can get revives, but honestly, it's like you got to raid. But you got to raid with a lot of people so you don't lose a lot of your Pokemon. A lot of the raids will give you like max revives or hyper potions, just shit like that, that right now they're kind of not putting as plentiful in the stops. Anyway, let's see. Beneficial Toby was like, have you got a Mewtwo? Yeah, dude, I got plenty of Mewtwo's, but I feel like none of them are as good as I want them to be. That's the sad thing, is like now Mewtwo's out of the X-Raid pool again. So that fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Hoobi, sometimes I've been like answering your questions and you just like keep on asking them. But anyway. Yep, I treated it with some purification. Gonna get rid of it because it's shit though. So here, let's look at this. I can show you my luckies, but it's not gonna be as impressive or anything like that. Now, we do have a lucky Mewtwo. Like the shiny luckies, of course, like those always feel great, right? So like a shiny lucky Rayquaza. Never pissed about that. And here's a lucky 100%er on this Glaceon that I've almost powered up all the way. Man, I would love to power up, but kind of running low on Stardust right now, so I'm not really too concerned with powering up just now. But yeah, maybe, Ellie, maybe we should do like a only use lucky Pokemon, you know, to fight one of the Rocket Leaders. Maybe that's what we should do. Probably while we're in Grapevine, we'll do something like that. Okay, but yeah, we were going to look at Mewtwo. Because over on Mixer, official Toby was asking about Mewtwo. So you can see my collection. You know, Mewtwo with Shadow Ball is what I'm looking for mostly. So I've powered up my Shadow Ball Mewtwo here. Some of the other ones have Shadow Ball. They're just not as powered. Again, you know, like I really would want one that's 93 or above. I mean, 100 would be great. Obviously, this armored Mewtwo, I'm going to give one of them to my good buddy. So that's why you saw one of them was called Trade. Oh, dude, that's awesome. 3B Fierce. Holy shit. You have a lucky shiny Mewtwo from your cousin. That's so awesome. So you guys trade every day, but yeah, that would definitely would kill some Stardust. But yeah, that's like, I'll try to do that with my dad, whether it's me logging on to his account or him. Let's go back to the campus though up there, and maybe we can spin one more. Gotta find out if we can reach any of these. Can we reach this one? We might be able to. I could probably do that one. Alright. Anyway, Edwin Cortez, YT, over on Twitch, he says, hello, can you add me please? Here is my friend code. I guess this will be the last time on the stream that I'll do this screen, so anybody that's been here for the whole time doesn't have to worry about me doing that again. We'll end in like 20 minutes or so. Again, today was like a shorter stream because we did the X-Raid, and again, like I was saying before, if you missed the announcement, I'm actually going with my wife. Her work is taking her over to Grapevine, Texas. We're in Austin, Texas right now. And so Grapevine is somewhat small town, but it's not like a small town. It's like kind of small. Kind of. But anyway, they have a cool Pokemon Go scene because I played last year when I went. So their corporate office is in Grapevine. And so I'm going with her. Me and my son will be going with her, and we'll be doing that. But yeah, feel free to add me, and I won't be able to accept it until after the stream is over, but I'm going to hit 200 friends because I'm at 199 right now, so it's like I literally can't add another person, like, because then you guys wouldn't be able to send me friend requests. But the other thing is, you know, if I add you today and then, like, I never hear from you again, I'll probably go through and delete eventually because I just try to keep on the people who are active at these streams. Okay. That Poochyena was crap. Man, it'd be nice to get actually some more of just the red Pokeballs here so I can keep on just using my Pogo Plus to catch some of these fools. But yeah, I'm not sure what you guys think of that Pokemon Go like docu-stories series. But I hope you would like it. Maybe I just need to produce like the first episode of it and see if the people respond to it well. I was definitely open to your feedback on the idea. And like I said, it wouldn't take over any other like main thing we do on this channel. Yes, Donald Cook, definitely excited about the community day. I hope you guys are. Definitely let me know your thoughts on it. Last year, it was absolutely incredible when you played during the time. So like last year, here's how it went. You know, they started it on Friday last year and did it until Sunday. Oh wow, a Rocket person just took this over as I did it. Man, they're gonna come after me like that. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, on Saturday though, last year, they basically had like a frenzy of shinies. Like I just got shinies out the wazoo. It was nuts. So this year I'll definitely stream that. And I'm going to go crazy, man. Because Saturday and Sunday they're going to have kind of that plethora of shinies during those hours. Excuse my like weird talking right now. There's just a lot of people. It's a college campus, so I'm making sure I don't run anybody over, you know what I'm saying? We're also battling a rocket grunt, so, you know, kind of a lot to focus on here. And let's go ahead and just rock that shit out of this thing. It's not Arlo's Scyther, that's for sure. Yeah, see, I'm missing shit because I'm trying to watch the road. I advise do not drive, play Pokemon Go, and stream all at the same time. Donald Cook said, got you. I think I missed something. But yeah, the community day is going to be... Oh god, I switched to Groudon. Didn't even notice. The community day, though, be absolutely incredible. Hope you guys are ready for it. Definitely getting Beldum is actually something that you should pursue if you didn't get Beldum before. Because the thing about that is that Beldum's Meteor Mash, that's like an absolutely amazing move right there. Oh god. Shit. I did not prepare for this at all. Fuck. Oh man, that was so stupid. Solid M-Socks, if you haven't seen my videos, they actually, I've done like 3 on Arlo. So 4 different parties I'll show off that have some good shit for you to take on Arlo. Got some techniques for him too. Yeah, so that was not a good idea to use that team because they had the Gyarados at the end. And so we'll actually change that up. Okay, you're missing 3 Community Day shinies. Which ones are they, man? Okay, so let's see here. We'll do, well, actually, if they've got fire, maybe we should just do this and then... Not fire, Scyther, I meant. God, my mind is so fucked up right now because there's so much shit going on. I'm getting overstimulated, you guys. There's like people walking, there's cars coming, there's a battle going on. Okay, I think I can finally get out of the clear. Okay. Now I think I can finally think clearly once this battle's over. But Ellie's gonna say good night, going to bed. Well, that's a good timing because we'll be ending somewhat soon. But thank you so much. Words are hard. Yeah, solid M-Socks. I'm sorry, I'm being awkward. Just didn't want to die or kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to kind of finish these thoughts off, you know, if you, which Community Day shinies did you get? But Beldum was a great one, and you can see that we actually, like, we completely whooped this Rocket Grunt when we had the right team in there. It's just I put a shitty team in. for that Gyarados at the end. But, got videos on Arlo, got videos on all the Team Go Rocket leaders. If you want me to cover any of them even more, I will do so. I'll cover Giovanni again once I do my second battle with him in like 3 days. What is it, 2 days? Anyway. Ugh. Fucking Zubat. Probably the hardest Pokemon to hit. Hit excellence, we should say. And the community day, definitely you try to just catch whatever you didn't get, for December coming up. But Beldum was like one of the most just greatest for its move and whatnot. Meteor Mash is absolutely amazing. So definitely do that. Which Pokemon you use against Arlo's first Pokemon? So his Scyther. If you have a Melmetal, go with Melmetal as long as it has Rock Slide, and give it Thunder Shock as the fast move, but Rock Slide as the charge move. A lot of people also have success with Golem. It has to have Rock Blast though, so you want to make sure that it has Rock Blast for its charge move. You can also do it though, like with a Rhyperior. I'm trying to give you other options, but definitely watch my videos on the channel, because I've done, extensive coverage on Arlo across 3 videos. There's 4 different parties that you can use. So his Scyther is kind of that main thing. You want to suss it out. You want to use the shields up as quickly as you can for that Scyther and whatnot. And that'll also prepare you for his next lineup. And the thing about, when you give advice about Arlo with the first Pokemon, those are all Pokemon that I gave you that are okay to use. It's just what comes up next will also determine how well your party's going to do. So what I mean by that is, let's say that his next one is going to be Gyarados. It might be really difficult if he has a Gyarados with Waterfall and you chose like Golem or something like that. It's like Golem will still actually do super effective damage since Gyarados has the flying, but Gyarados is also obviously water. So it's like, if it has Waterfall, it's going to do so much damage. And so your Golem probably will have also taken a shit ton of damage from his Scyther. I mean, it at least is pretty resistant to it, so that's, I guess, the positive there. But again, it kind of always just sort of, it depends on what's the next thing in line, you know what I'm saying? What is that next Pokemon that he's going to use? There's a Heatmore on the map. I don't really need one. But yeah, Solid Imsox earlier was saying it was Larvitar, Mareep, and Trapinch were the ones that you need. So that's fucking awesome. So I'm sure you remember this, but Larvitar and Mareep, those won't, you'll have to do, what is it? I guess it's eggs and raids to get the, year 1 community day things. All the year 2 community day stuff will be in the wild. But I will certainly try to stream both of those days, but at least that Saturday. It's gonna be fucking nuts, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. So I'll go ahead and stay live with you for probably about another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll be at my destination where I need to go. I need to get some work done. But we will be back this Friday in Grapevine, Texas. Brand new city, well, kind of brand new. As in, I've only been there one time last year, around the same time, December. Probably have my son in the car with me. It'll be like early afternoon, maybe a little before 3 p.m. I think I'm fucking late. But this was okay, I got a bit of Stardust. I definitely, did make a dent in that purifying. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to purify some Shadow Pokemon, just so that would be done by the time that I've spun. That's the thing, is you have to spin the Pokestops 5 days in a row, so it forces you to wait. Otherwise, I'd be at Giovanni already, We already fought him once, but gotta take out his Zapdos. There's another rocket stop, but I think I'm just, I gotta get going. Solid Imsock said, I missed out on the 2 and the 3rd. You went all 3 hours, no shinies. That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry that you went all that time and still didn't get them, because usually if you're playing in a spot that has just at least a decent amount of spawns, I mean, obviously you want to try to get good spawns, but decent amount of spawns, usually you'll get 1 or 2 minimum. If it's good spawns, you can get anywhere from 3 to 17. I know somebody, Pika Tengen, on Twitch, if you guys have ever seen her. Pika Tengen is like the shiny queen on community days, man. Pika Tengen will sometimes get 20, 30 of them. I don't even know how that's possible in a 3-hour window, but at least I used to say that. It's just now I had my Chimchar community day where I got 17 of them. It was like in that last hour, they just started coming like crazy. This is one of Chikorita. Has always been one of the most saltiest motherfuckers for me. I'm also not really throwing that great. I guess I should probably actually think about ending now. I'm pretty close. So again, be looking out for our goodness that's going to happen on Friday. So I will be back live then. Probably before then, I'll have another video on Giovanni. It's going to be for his Zapdos crew. You'll get to see which party I used to take that down. I'm probably going to try to use a different party completely than the one that I used when I took out his Articuno, just to show off something different. And put your requests in any of the comments on any of those YouTube videos for Pokemon Go that I've got. If you want me to talk about any topic and do a video on it, or any of the Team Go Rocket leaders. I've already covered all of them, and Arlo I've done 3 videos on, but certainly if you want more coverage, let me know. And I love everybody. Thank you so much. I'll catch you then. Thank you.